here. We are living. Welcome. How was that, fellas?
That was amazing.
That was fucking amazing. I loved it.
There's a lot going on today. We got a few new features, I'd say. We got some new guests. We got some secrets going on tonight. But most importantly, I'd like to know what's going on with the anime world. What's going on with all these pay-to-win games? When will it end? Is it the death of art altogether? And as usual, we got my man, Professor Poge, on the knobs.
Hello.
What's going on, Poge?
Intergalactic tech support here. We're doing well.
Any thoughts?
Anime?
Yeah.
I'm afraid of it. It scares
Is it
me.
too futuristic for you?
I'm afraid of what I might find.
Poge 2 seconds ago was like, I don't know, I can't look up anime gifs, man. That's pretty dangerous. But heck yeah, man, I think we'll get into it today. And of course, I brought some experts with me. We got anime addict, Mr. Ryan, and we got Fortnite playing, Genshin Impact loving,
Oh God.
Mr. Marco.
What's up?
What's going on, fellas?
How's it going?
Oh,
Once you shut the lights off, I was like, oh, wait, what's happening? They got to fix something? And then all of a sudden, I hear Mitch go, Poge, you know what to do.
you know what to do.
and then the lights turned on, and then the music started.
I think it was pretty successful. We only tried it a few times, but heck yeah, man.
Yeah. Fucking amazing.
But I do want to get right into it, man. Anime. What's the deal? What's going on? Crunchyroll? Is it overtaking Netflix? Am I just making up statistics?
You could be.
Find out on this episode of Chat Wisdom.
Yeah.
Now. Whoop, whoop. Ryan,
What?
I want to know.
What's up?
I want to know the truth, dog. What's going on with anime?
What you want to know?
I want to know everything.
I don't even know where to start. Anime's been around.
You got
for
a Cowboy
long time. I
Bebop
do.
shirt on right now as we
I
speak.
do.
Now, that's a classic one. That's like 90s, right?
98, 99.
Is that how long it lasted?
That's all when it started. But it was American dubbed in like 2000, 2001. But it came out in Japan. In
And
like
you're about
98.
watching it all in English, of course.
Yeah, I'm an English
Ryan's an
guy.
English
I
guy. He's
can't-
the outlier here, I think. We'll find that out, too.
I can't.
I watched it on Toonami.
Tsunami. What?
Or was it on
OG?
Adult,
Damn.
It was
Adult
Adult
Swim?
Swim.
Yeah.
It
As far as
started
I'm
off
told.
on Adult Swim.
There it is. Heck yeah.
Because Adult Swim. Oh, sorry.
No, it's actually one of the ones I never watched. Cowboy Bebop.
Cowboy
I think
Bebop.
you even told me to watch it. It's just on my list. I just never got around to it.
I mean, I'm a fraud if I did, because I'm telling myself to watch it. I've watched a couple episodes, I
All right.
gotta say.
Yeah,
and it
it's
does
good.
look dope. And I gotta say, most importantly, it really has that 90s vibe. It's like almost real dark. It's what they thought the future would look like in the 90s.
Yeah.
And just like, I don't know, the drawing. Beautiful.
It's very dark. It's very mysterious. And it has some funny moments, but it's really serious too at the same time. And each planet is a different city, and each city has its own kind of thing to it.
What?
Yeah, it's very spacey. It's very space.
The planets
cowboy.
have become cities themselves.
Yeah, like they go to the Jupiter, Mars.
New York.
Yeah, each one is basically
Jupiter is
like-
New York. I could see that
Yeah.
happening in like a weird dystopian futuristic space.
Yeah, live in a
civilization.
dome on a planet.
Wow. How many planets are there? It's still like based off of Earth, right?
Yeah, because it's the 90s. I'm pretty sure
okay,
Pluto
hell yeah.
was still a planet and hasn't been kicked to being a moon.
Okay. What man? You know, I'm
That's
still.
another day.
I'm
That's
still-
another day.
That's a different,
That's a different
we got
day.
our space background, I think. We got fucking.
Neil
We
deGrasse
got
Tyson.
yeah, fuck you, Neil deGrasse Tyson. I'm calling you out,
Sorry,
man.
I don't want to get kicked off of that.
Nah, man.
Don't come get
You
me,
don't
Neil.
own YouTube, Neil deGrasse Tyson.
Yeah.
I'm calling you out, bro. You don't know science. Psh. Damn. So Marco, I heard you say earlier that you're changing your mind about like, all right, potentially changing your mind
Right.
about watching it in Japanese.
Well, I think I would probably still watch it in Japanese, but I've been watching Naruto with my girlfriend, right? And she just told me that she wasn't going to watch it if we watch it in subbed. I tried, but she just kind of put her foot down on it, and slowly I've been actually not minding it. And so maybe it's because it's the second time watching it so long. Like maybe it's just so I can like just sit back and just
Watch it in a new light a little
Right.
bit too.
But there are other animes like I don't think I'd ever watch Death Note and
Right.
not.
Is it because like Naruto's so famous that it's just kind of like, all right, they needed to get good English voice actors? Because I feel like if you kind of got for example, if you got like a low budget, more indie Crunchyroll type anime, you might just hire whatever American guy who speaks English that you could get your hands on.
Pretty
Right.
much.
That's just like a thought I just had now, but that seems real.
But I was bringing up Death Note, but like I know Death Note has really good voice actors too for their English dub, but
And the more dramatic stuff too, like Death Note is more of like a drama thriller
Right.
type thing.
Yeah,
I
very
didn't see
horror.
that.
I think I've talked to you about this before. There's just like a certain like enunciation that like the Japanese voice actors use that sometimes just fit what I think the anime looks like.
So
but I
true.
could kind of get away with it with Naruto. He's kind of just like a dumb
It's a little more
character,
silly, right?
Yeah,
Just like
yeah.
dumb. I haven't
Yeah.
watched Naruto
Yeah.
myself. Man, it's like one of those things where if you're being silly, you could do it. But even as I was learning Japanese, it's just like, even how they end questions, it's not how we end questions and like really enunciate it or just like say a direct word. It has a whole different feel. Like sometimes you really don't expect the subtitles that appear on the bottom of the screen.
Because it's not translated properly.
Oh, that's a big one too, man.
Yeah.
Sometimes that's an art in itself, just
Yeah.
like what words they choose to use, because I don't know, English to Japanese, it's kind of crazy, man. I've kind of broken it down as being just like a spirit. There are I swear to God, right? There's no real translations English to Spanish. Like this word means that word. No,
Yeah.
like you just have to say a few words and just infer from a lot of context and just doing it time and time again to really realize what the word even means. But
Yeah.
how about you, Poj, man? You've been watching some animes? You prefer the Japanese?
DBZ all the
DBZ.
way.
Gotta love me some DBZ,
Dragon Ball
man.
Z is pretty much like the only one that I watched all the way through entire series and entire seasons.
Oh, you watched it all.
Even this current super
Nice.
stuff.
I watched not super. I watched DBZ.
The Earth on Poj.
I watched
Dragon Ball, GT.
Dragon Ball, the regular one. Yep,
like
Dragon
GT.
Ball GT,
Dang.
Cell Saga, Majin Buu Saga, Frieza, and
What
then
was your favorite?
after Majin Buu, I stopped. I don't know what happens
After
after Majin Buu.
Oh, okay. So
all
we
the
have
super
that's
stuff.
farther
The
than I
Super
got.
stuff, yeah.
Yeah.
No Super.
Super starts
GT,
slow,
what's
and
that?
then it gets really good.
Yeah.
What's GT? Isn't that one too?
Yeah, but it's technically not canon because that takes place in the
What?
future. Yeah.
What?
It's also Akira Toriyama, the guy who wrote it,
Akira Toriyama.
didn't really do anything. He just provided the character like
Yeah, he
sheets or
just-
whatever for it.
Is it just
Yeah.
more money grubbing?
Super.
I mean, this is the-
feels a little money grubbing, but
Yeah. This is kind of the conversation I wanted to have too. It's just like Dragon Ball Z, Naruto, we already said it. How many episodes did he have? And what's the worst?
Where's
One
what?
Piece,
One Piece.
Oh,
Marco,
yeah,
you
that's
were telling me about
1,000.
right?
1,000 episodes.
plus episodes?
Not including the movies. I watched the first 3 episodes and I was like, not for me.
Yeah, Ryan and I were
Really?
talking about it.
Oh, yeah.
Not for
Wait,
me.
so you guys neither watched One Piece?
Nah, I couldn't do it.
I tried, dude.
It seems like one of those shows that I would show my children because it's not like too sexy. Like all these animes are so sexy. I feel like One Piece never made me go, "Oh yeah, baby."
It's supposed to get more hardcore and cool, I guess, but like if I can't sit through like the first 3 episodes,
Yeah.
that's not for me.
yeah.
I can't
Yeah,
dig it. It was
that's
too
how I was
silly.
with Sword Art Online, man. I think I just watched 3 episodes. I know Marco. Marco, what do you think about Sword Art? Are you a fan?
It's one of my guilty pleasures.
And
I
spin
gotta
your
admit.
microphone a little bit, actually.
like this.
Yeah, a little towards you. Just want to see your face. But anyway, yeah, sorry, your guilty pleasures.
Yeah, one of my guilty pleasures. I watched it, I think, in Japanese, English with Hannah. Just
Japanese English.
No, Japanese then English.
Oh.
Then with
I watched it in
Hannah, I've watched it
Japanese
like just
English.
over again for. I don't know. There's something about it. I think just like the whole concept of it just kind of speaks to me. I feel like.
Oh yeah, right. Like you want to live in a video game type.
Well, I could totally
deal.
see myself just getting
being
lost
young
in it,
again,
right?
having powers, leveling up.
Yeah, just my love for gaming in general, but it just hits all those boxes. I feel like I kind of play games similar to how Kirito does, but that just feels like a super cringe comment. But at the same time, it's true.
No.
So this
I think he
anime
plays it like how
is like people in a video game?
So
Oh, you don't even
they,
I don't even know.
What?
No, I don't nothing.
So the first episode, like, there's this game that comes out. It's like totally VR. You put a helmet on and you just like you're
It's
in
the
it,
future.
right?
Oh, man.
And it feels completely real. It looks, I mean, obviously like a game, but I don't actually know if they see it as a game, right? But It just
die,
feels
you
realistic.
really die.
And that's the twist.
That's what it is.
Oh no shit!
Who would have thought? I would have never guessed that.
I'm good at games.
If
I'm not
you
that
die,
good at
you
games,
really
you know what I'm saying?
die. Oh my god! So wait a second. I want to know though: is it because One Piece is the oldest, or are they just pounding episodes? And is that all canon?
It's all canon.
It's all
everything makes
canon.
sense. Everything's together.
So
all
that's
the
weird.
characters build. I don't know. Some days stretchy arms throw me off. I don't like them.
Stretching.
Yeah, I don't like it.
It is really aesthetically different. The noses are like long.
it's a very silly, like too silly for me.
right. Maybe it's meant for like younger kids. I don't know.
I think so.
It
really
is, I think, one of the, if not the top selling manga.
It is.
Yes, actually, that's what Poge got me from Japan, dude. He brought me back a fat One Piece.
Yeah, it was a big stack. Of
Yeah,
One Piece.
it's like fat, man, and that was like one episode
I
out of how many?
Started reading it.
These Japanese must be drawing their entire lives, and it was looking good, and it was cool. You know,
Wait,
you
how many
practice reading.
episodes were in it?
It was like not
one.
an episode.
That was one episode.
I think so, actually.
That whole
'cause it's
stack?
just one drawn. I think
man.
one volume or whatever, they call it. I don't know if it turns out to an episode, but that was like 9, I think you got me or something out of. I'm like, what? He wrote thousands of pages of that shit.
Amazing.
So wait, I want to know you guys know if it's like older though, One Piece?
It is older. I think it came out in like the early 2000s, maybe the late 90s. Or I could be wrong. I know it's older.
Right.
It's one of the older.
I like that it didn't really go to, off canon, I guess, like these other stories. The way Marco explained it to me was that, maybe if the writer hasn't finished like the George R. Martin / what's that show he does?
Game of
Thrones.
Right.
They don't just go ahead without him. Maybe they do a fake season with the same characters who do another fun adventure. So it's not canon, but like it buys them time to make a little bit of money.
I'm
I
not
see what you're
convinced
saying.
that One Piece doesn't do that.
Okay.
I feel like they all have to.
There's probably a shit ton of filler.
Yeah.
Filler.
That's the worst. Like with these long
Isn't that the
animes
same?
like Bleach and Dragon Ball Z, all the
Naruto.
filler, Naruto, all the filler stuff that's like in the story but does nothing to do with the story.
Right.
Charging up.
Yeah.
Charging up for 6
You gotta-
episodes.
yeah, you go to 6
episodes.
episodes.
I'm
I'm a
a
Super
scream louder
Saiyan.
than you. Yeah. Wow.
Yeah.
Oh wow, Ryan's got some numbers above his head.
Oh, that's weird. Sorry about that.
Oh damn. So
Leave it in. It's real.
yeah, right. That's in space.
Whoa, what's
Buzz
that?
Aldrin.
What is that?
He was lying to us. Could it be?
I think the sun is blowing up behind you.
Oh my god. So oh man. Lost my train of thought. Yeah, so wait, so I feel bad about these money grab because that's really what's in my head as an artist, I think. It's just like people who do too much for money. And me and Ryan were talking earlier about how I really like and appreciate, like even more, when a whole story can be done in 30, 40, 50 episodes. You were talking
Yeah.
Death Note, Marco. Code Geass.
Right.
Cowboy Bebop, 26
Cowboy
episodes.
Bebop. That's why I really want to see it too, especially like it takes a lot off your mind, I think, too, when you're like, all right, I don't got to invest 500 episodes.
They de-animated
I'll watch it and enjoy it. What's that?
They de-animated Cowboy Bebop.
oh,
They made
man.
a live series. Of
Ryan
it.
said he saw that.
I personally
Was it
liked
good?
it. It's different, but I personally liked it.
What? What was good about it?
It was interesting to see like the characters portrayed live action. I
He buys into it all. You might as well. I bet you go to movie theaters too.
I don't.
I bet you
liked,
do.
I liked some of the episodes, but not all the episodes.
Of Cowboy
not
Bebop, you
all
saw
the
it too.
episodes were good. They were good episodes, but there were some that were like, that kind of sucks.
I was like, I can't believe they did that.
That's
for some
lame, especially that
episodes.
they're only doing a few episodes, right?
It was
Yeah,
one
yeah.
season.
Yeah, it was one because toxic fans and they only got one season.
Toxic fans.
Yeah.
I won't get into it.
Too real.
Too real, man.
They only picked certain episodes
Right.
to portray.
Wow.
And they didn't do it.
They try to check all the boxes,
The best
man. That's what
way,
I'm talking
but-
about. The death of art comes when these designers are just checking the boxes. All right, we got a lesbian scene. All right, we got
there was.
Am I right?
Yeah.
We got a guy
There
and
was.
changed his race to a black guy. Did that happen?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Am I on point?
Yeah, when
I
they
didn't even see
cloned the
this.
dude that was he had to change his
To change his face.
And
face.
don't
yeah.
forget a very homosexual character.
You were talking about
Yeah,
Crunchyroll.
yeah.
Oh,
Yeah, there was. He was wearing a dress.
could that be age and wisdom? We find the secrets here.
I'll trust Ryan on that one. I can't remember.
What's that?
Yeah,
The gays?
Yeah, it was one of the people who was working at the chick's bar, the black chick's bar,
I'll put that in right here.
and He's wearing a dress and all in drag.
Wow. See? Yep. And that's what it is. You check the boxes and I'm like, oh no. The fact that I didn't watch it and knew pretty much everything that just happened right there. You know. And it's the same kind of deal how I have viewed these pay to win video games. Like I remember Marco was really into Fortnite for a long time. I says, Marco, come on, man. There's other games out there. There's other games. You'll find the right one for you. You'll do it one day. Don't worry. Relax. You're young. You're beautiful. You're handsome, Marco. You got the world in front of you. What are you doing?
And then I ended up playing Genshin Impact.
That's right.
And that's where it all just went downhill.
He just found a new toxic girlfriend. That's all. He got Genshin Impact instead. All the cute little. Y'all seen Genshin Impact? Oh my gosh.
I watched.
But what do you like about it?
There's one thing I gotta say first. The
Yeah.
whole Crunchyroll thing.
Yeah, how do you
asked
defend
earlier?
yourself? What do you have to say for yourself, Marco? That's right. On the spot.
In terms of Genshin, it's just. Let's see. I enjoy the characters. They're all really well written.
At
for the
least
most
that's
part.
art.
Yeah.
Wait, written?
Yeah, they kind of are. It's kind of. I mean, you can make fun of it and just call it for the tropes that they are, but at the same time, like if you like kind of get into it, start reading the lore, it's actually kind of not too bad. And just like the ability to just explore the areas, especially for the first time, it's really interesting. The fact that it gets updated every 6 weeks with something kind of new, even though they may be limited and it has its problems, but we getting so many regions, each one are after a different country. They all have those countries. They hire their symphony orchestras to do all the music.
What?
Yeah,
I guess that's kind
each
of
country,
cool.
so it's all
Still
kind of
sounds
really
like money to
faithful.
me.
Yeah, it's all a giant money grab,
Yeah.
and they've taken a lot of money from me.
Right.
And it's
I'll be
kind of
honest,
like a
they're
sunk
taking-
cost thing right
Marco,
now.
this girlfriend is toxic. Please.
But
I care about you.
Wow, video games are like a girlfriend. You just
Yeah.
have to keep giving them money. Like
Which
Call
one
of
you doing? Are you
Duty.
going to keep giving her money? Does she love you for who you are?
No, she only loves you for your money.
Damn, some.
And then sometimes when you use the money to buy the things for the girlfriend video game, doesn't even work. Lags.
She doesn't even.
glitches. Fucks up the game.
She doesn't even respect you for doing so.
Hell no, you just wasted
Man.
$10 on some stupid update, and the
I don't
update
need no
doesn't even
man.
fucking work.
Yeah, that's
fucking-
right. Wait, Marco,
fish.
so does the world at least come together? You know, like, I think during Elden Ring and that whole thing, I mean, amazing game, I could go on about it. But that world at least attempts to sort of piece itself together. You talk about how these characters were written, you know?
they do try and do that as well. And it's kind of hard because there's only 3 regions out right now. We know we're at least getting 7 main ones, probably 8 or 9. And
What do you have to buy? Do you have to buy
it's
regions,
free.
outfits?
No, it's entirely free.
Well,
You
the
can-
game's free.
You can play the game entirely free to play.
Oh, I see.
Where they get you
But
is
will it be fun?
Could it be? Yeah,
it
right?
probably
How much do I have to spend in order to have fun is my question.
$700.
What am I spending to say, you know what? I'm having a good time right now. What does it take, Marco?
entirely depends on your dedication, or I guess how much time you're willing to put into it and how much grinding you're willing to do and to kind of like make it. But it's definitely possible to play free to play. If I were to make another account, I would do it free to play because you don't have to spend money. It's just you need to know a little more about like the combination of characters and how they work together to make it a fun experience. Otherwise, it's boring and it's like you don't do enough damage and it feels like you need to pay money. But there are definitely ways to do it.
Maybe that's what it is. It's the graph. Like, you're not having fun. You're not having fun. It's like, oh, you could drop a little few dollars here and there. And then the fun kind of goes up and it's just like, all right. Then that means the game has to be like mega fun for you to spend no money. Ooh, that's almost like a inverse principle there.
How much money would you put into a video game?
Dude, that is an amazing question, Ryan. I'm glad you asked.
Because think of it as like a console game. Where
Marco's I'm not even gonna ask Marco's face. So Marco said, how much money does it take? Look at him. Look at him right there.
Oh, it's bad. It's bad. I don't even want to.
Don't look at me. Don't look at me. All right, Marco, how much for Fortnite, first of all? Be
How
honest.
much do you think you put into
Alright,
Fortnite?
Come
all the
out.
skins, I've kind of tallied it up to about 2K. Wow. Yeah.
$2,000. Wait a second. I noticed something right now. Marco.
And that's just
No. Marco, you said skins.
Yeah, you said
That's all you buy in Fortnite.
Oh,
you
okay.
can't buy
I thought he
guns
was
and stuff?
tricking me. He's like, but I spent $4,000 more on sexy
man,
fat
that was
asses.
crazy.
Yeah.
Like what?
fat asses.
Okay, I don't know. Have you seen Fortnite? It's just fat asses. I wrote a song about it once.
Stupid.
Yeah, dude. There's just like asses running around, and who's gonna pick the ugly guy, dude? You're gonna get the ass. I don't know.
Wait,
and it's
so
weird, causes
what
all
kind
this
of
transgender
skins?
stuff.
What's the most expensive skins you've bought?
$20 is
20
the highest
each,
for a
right?
skin, but they don't really release $20 skins anymore. It's usually like $8, $10, or $12 and $18 ones that come out more often now, or $15 ones.
And they always got deals and sales and this and that. Holidays,
I mean, yeah,
Juneteenth.
I don't think they do that. They just make special skins for it. They did recently reduce how much like V-Bucks cost, I think, a while ago. But they
Yeah.
have released some stuff for the holidays and stuff. But
The holidays.
Huh?
Ryan, please.
Shut up, Mitch.
Please. For the
He
love
doesn't
of God,
want
I'm
to get
trying to run a
canceled.
classy show. You let me worry about that. Ryan, what's your number, man? What is your number? What are you spending on a game?
I don't know. It all depends because the games I put money on are like not updates, but like
DLCs?
DLC. Like a DLC.
If
can
you
be
already like the game.
$15 or $10, depending on the game. You know, I'll buy it for the game. Like Call of Duty, I won't really buy that shit anymore because it's all fucking
Yeah,
stupid.
Ryan's a Call of Duty guy. I'm glad you
I'm
learned
not
your lesson, though.
anymore.
I'm
I
glad.
learned my lesson. dude.
I'm not anymore.
what's the most recent one that you played?
Call of Duty or just
Yeah,
game
Call
in
of Duty.
general?
Oh, this is the secret question. We find out when he learned his lesson.
The last Call of Duty game I played, I downloaded Warzone, but I've never played it.
Okay.
But I tried the new remake of Modern Warfare, and it was all right.
It
was all right.
I don't know anything about Call of Duty either. but
Marco, did you ever do that, or you're more about like Halo, right?
I tried getting into Call of Duty, but it's just I don't know. The last Call of Duty I really liked was Black Ops, but then that's like when I moved
Black
to
Ops 2.
Serbia, so I kind of never really kept up with it. I don't know if I would still like it.
Right. You just did it because you kind of had to. There's nothing else.
I mean, I think Halo 3 was kind of dying here. This was when Reach was out, and then like we played
Yup.
Call of Duty 2, and then like Black Ops, and then I moved.
Oh, Modern Warfare 2?
Modern Warfare 2,
was
dude,
my
that was
jam.
a good fucking game.
That was one
What?
of the best Call of Duty. That one and Black Ops 2, I think, are the best. Well, Black Ops 2 Zombies.
Oh, okay. Zombies. Were you into that, Marco? Zombies?
Zombies, yeah.
That's where I would spend my money.
Oh, okay. Man, I was always campaign. I'm pretty much always campaign, dude. I don't know. It's a mental thing.
Oh, yeah.
I mean,
I love a good
Dark Souls,
Yeah.
all
Yeah.
the From Software games.
Oh, that's why I'm
dude.
about
You guys
it.
ever
It's
play
true. Those are
Witcher
great.
games?
Nah.
Oh,
Man, I didn't really like Witcher.
good.
Poe, you got into Witcher a little bit.
I didn't actually finish it. I didn't
Yeah.
actually get through it because
Why?
I just didn't know what the fuck to do in the game.
Dude, I played the game twice.
I know that I just walk and just like grab quests and just like
And then
start
you could
quests,
never find the
and I
quest.
just
You
never
get a
know where
quest
to go,
list
and I
that's
had like
nothing
18
wazoo.
billion items. That
Yeah.
You don't know what to do with all
and I
All
felt
these
like
crafting.
the game
Crafting sucks.
is a movie. Like it was more of a movie than a game.
Yeah, I could see that. And then hence it became like a Netflix series or something,
And
right?
also an anime movie.
Anime movie? Drawn?
Yep.
That's on Netflix as well.
Dude, I tried playing that game twice, The Witcher 3. That's when I started hearing about it. And I swear, I played the first time, put it aside, says to myself, oh, maybe I was too harsh. Played it again,
Yeah.
got to the same exact point, said this
Yeah,
game sucks.
fuck it.
This fucking game is
Fuck this
terrible.
game.
That's just the same exact part. And I can't do it. And the text is so small. Maybe I'll
Yeah.
bring that up later. But that was the worst part for me. My eyes are already pretty bad. But like, even for the ratio of the screen, the text was fucking tiny.
Yeah.
And you could craft a million things. Insane, dude. Not about it.
And I think it was like the game when you talk to people, you had to hit a certain fucking button or whatever. And you just couldn't see, Fallout used to be like that too with the older games. The dialogue was all too like bright in certain areas, and you're like, I can't
Oh, I
fucking
can see that. I didn't really like that at first either. Like the overly interactive games, like Knights of the Old Republic and stuff like that. Too many decisions gives you anxiety, man. I don't
love
need all these
Red
decisions.
Dead.
I just want to be killing dudes.
Red Dead Redemption.
Oh,
That's my game.
That's another one too. Actually, I have some some what's the word? Gripes with those games where it's just like it's too big, kind of takes your life. Like I would need to become a cowboy in real life in order to play all of Red Dead Redemption.
Cowboy.
Yeah, man. I guess that's what it is, right? Same reason I held off on Skyrim for so long. I know Poge played that, but I was curious about like Marco, you said you were never about those games like Fallout, Skyrim.
I think exactly what Poge said is how I feel about both Skyrim and Fallout. Just never-ending things to do, just quests, just kind of.
See, I enjoy that.
Yeah.
I enjoy it because then like doing all the quests and stuff, it gives you directly to more cooler places to see and to find and cooler weapons and items you can do this with. I don't know. I like a really long game that I can get sucked into. Like I do prefer like an RPG campaign game over like online game.
Right. Okay. I guess that's kind of like me. I fell into those too. I eventually started to like it, you know. If you can get through it, you feel like, all right, I already learned how to do it. I might as well just do it now.
Yeah.
And then you could kind of do all the cool stuff with it.
I feel like I'm too much of a completionist sometimes for these games. Like I want to just do.
Oh,
everything.
yes.
Yeah,
Marco used to get all
exactly.
the hearts in Zelda on the side of the screen. No, it would be this side.
Dude, do you remember when I stayed up 3 days straight just to beat Sekiro and platinum it?
Oh, that's right. That's
Wow.
right. Marco didn't sleep for days because he wanted the
Christ.
platinum.
And I did
all
that
the
for
achievements.
Bloodborne too.
Oh, right.
Straight up,
Louise.
just
That's right.
3-day marathon.
Wow, it really depends on the headspace of the person, man, which kind of games you like. That's interesting. Well, Marco's just a psycho. Don't worry about him.
Definitely
No.
a little bit of a.
He has not killed people before.
I definitely haven't killed people, so.
So anime style games, Final Fantasy.
Oh, that's right.
There's a million of them. Very anime-esque. And the one thing I didn't like about it, though, is the latest one. Really good. But it was like 10% of Final Fantasy VII.
Oh, I
The
heard they just
remake?
came out with a new one.
Yeah.
But they still haven't told me if it's the full fucking game
It's
yet.
probably not.
Dog, what is it going to come out in thirds, quarters, fourths, fifths?
So let me tell you this. So the first...
That is pretty crazy.
the remake of Final
I'm
Fantasy
suspicious
VII,
they didn't tell me.
You leave the city in like the first 10% of the game. Like in the real game, like
Right.
you leave the city, the first city. The whole game, the remake, is in the first city.
Was that?
Yeah.
Wow. Are you
Wow.
Yeah, and then you beat the game, and then you finally leave the city, and you realize that you just paid for
Wow.
like one.
If it really
portion
is
of the
10%
game.
of the game, then we got 10 more copies.
How
to
long
go.
would you say you played the game for?
Damn. It
Probably
was like a full game, right?
Yeah, it was like a 35-hour game.
Well,
Solid
okay,
game.
but it leaves
it was
off
a AAA hit, you know.
Triple I.
35 hours, $60.
Yeah. Which actually, I want to answer that question too, man, because I have some thoughts about that. Where it's just like Ryan asked, "What would you pay for a game?" And I've tossed and turned about this. I gotta say, because at first the standard for so long has been $60 in our modern times. I think even like Super Nintendo it peaked at like 40, 50 for a while. I don't know if you guys remember those times, but it wasn't until recently that $60 has really felt like a full game to me. I hope I get a full experience of anywhere from 30 to 60 hours at least going on. You know what I mean? For $60. And if it takes a couple DLCs to end up paying just $100 because that number seems nice. And the fact that you could replay it, not that I really ever do, you get the life out of it. You remember when you were younger too, when your mom's always like, go sell the games you have if you want to buy some new games.
Dude, those games.
My mom made me sell my Nintendo 64.
Oh, man.
all
I'm
the
sorry.
controllers. Oh.
This is what moms don't get. Like,
Majora's
even
Mask.
just having that now would be worth so much
It's
money.
worth like
too.
70, $100 for like the Majora's Mask cartridge.
Wow,
last I
and Marco
looked at
kept it in good shape too,
Yeah.
man. He was one of those. He's the 100% psychos now.
Yeah, right. See,
So it was looking good. No, same, man. I had like 2 Nintendos, like original Nintendos from the 80s.
yeah.
A Super Nintendo at a certain point. I think even 2 N64s. And just
had a
gone,
GameCube.
why don't you sell those games? You could buy the new one. So I'm going to sell 10 games that probably would be worth $10,000 now.
Yeah?
Not really,
Oh,
but close
fuck
enough.
yeah.
And just to buy maybe one game or like half of a game because they'd give you 10 cents on the return.
Mitch, didn't your brother sell like Super Mario for like $2?
Pennies on the dollar. I
To, like,
won't
Funko Land.
confirm or deny. Yeah, a lot of my games are just stolen. something,
way.
or just like sold or pawned off. That's just the life. Life of Mitch. What are we gonna do?
Shit was just stolen and sold.
I have to learn to laugh at it, otherwise I'll cry. I could have been rich, but
Just cry a little bit.
just cry a little. Just let it out, baby. Just let it out.
Let it out, baby boy.
I don't know. You never had that, Ryan?
What's that?
Like your mom selling the games?
No, I have all my old games.
What?
Yeah.
Oh well, I guess you're a little different, right?
Yeah,
You're
no.
more of a collector. Your parents are kind of collectors too. Is that like
Yeah,
running
a
the
little bit.
family?
Yeah, we have in our downstairs basement. We have old pinball machine things that are on the wall.
Oh, that's kind of money too,
Yeah,
right? If
there's
they're
a
legit,
kitchen.
huh?
I think there might be a Back to the Future.
Dude, the collector's mentality. That's why our boy Joe, his mom didn't throw out anything. There's a little like cute note that he wrote to her in first grade. She's got it. It's in a file, in a binder, in a little secret thing.
Same.
So he has like how many Poach? Like unsealed boxes
He's
of
got every base
original
set.
starter base set Pokemon.
Every single one.
Worth like
wow.
a total of 15,000 now, and just going
Sealed.
higher.
Seal.
Sealed.
Wait, isn't
Just
that
never
way more
touched.
than that?
Maybe even more.
Wow.
I think last time we checked was like 10 to 15,000. Maybe that was each. I
I
don't
think
know,
that's the only
actually.
thing I don't have is my Pokemon.
Wow, the
those are
Pokemon. What
all
happened to
gone.
those?
I don't know, man.
What? You don't know?
When we,
Cousin definitely stole it from you.
What do you mean, Ryan?
when we moved-
This is very important.
when we moved from New Britain to Berlin, I'm pretty sure a couple of my boxes got lost.
Man. Oh my god.
Lost in the move.
Lost
Yeah,
in the mood.
man.
That's like his mom from the future. That's a whole Charizard series too.
Yeah, man.
Stealing
All
your
the-
shit, somebody.
I had the books, the sleeves, all pristine.
And just gone? You weren't like
Gone.
angry? You didn't notice?
I'd probably go up in the attic one day in these days and look and see what's
Oh,
up there.
okay. You have just it's not been located.
Yeah, it's lost for now.
Right, lost for now.
Lost until
I see.
found.
Wow. Could that be, man? Holy
man.
shit. I don't know.
Yeah, I got all fucking up in the attic. I know there's Nintendo games. I got all my PS2 games, PlayStation 1 games.
You should go through those, man. Those are
Shit.
probably money too. Like,
Oh, probably.
or like eBay, whatever. What is it, Marco? Where do you get the money off this? eBay, pretty much
I have
anywhere.
no idea, to be
I'll do
honest.
Craigslist. Craigslist is
You
Your
robbed.
Facebook Marketplace.
Facebook Marketplace, yeah, that's where
This
we
is
buy
the
your
stuff that I
GPU.
don't
That's
know
where I
about.
got my graphics cards.
Oh
yeah.
wow, look at that.
Yeah.
Just meet up with people. Less sketchy than Craigslist, is it?
I guess so, because you could like see pictures of who you're buying.
Right,
from.
right.
Craigslist
It's
knows
like
they're not a
legit
crackhead.
verified.
Yeah.
This is not a crackhead gonna rob me. We're good.
Craigslist. Meet at this hotel.
Meet me in this parking lot. Meet me by the dumpster. Bring the stuff.
You're not a cop, right? You have to tell me if you're a cop.
Is that even real? No. Cops are like, yeah, they want you to think that.
No, I'm not a cop.
Oh my God. No, there's no way.
No way. I don't have a badge and gun.
Yo,
Shit.
deep.
Video games have changed. Anime's changed. Anime is hot now. Everyone loves it. Celebrities love it.
Nice.
People like it because famous people like it.
Is that what it is?
People like us who liked it for a long time used to get shit on and made fun of.
That's true. Oh, Marco
Who
could
shit
vibe
on
with that.
us and like it too.
Yeah.
I gotta say, you were saying this whole how you just guess everything about that Cowboy Bebop show, right?
Oh, yeah.
But I think that's part of the reason why anime is taking off.
Oh.
Like just the
deep,
fact that like
Marco.
in Japan they will not do that. They like they're actually getting mad at like the American like companies that are telling them to
Really?
like start to appropriate their shit, and they're like, you can't tell us to do that.
Good.
And
Hell yeah.
some of them are caving, so it's kind of not good.
Right,
it seems
I have
like,
noticed,
but
yeah.
most of them stick to their guns, and I think this is catching on, to be honest. And now, like Ryan's saying, now that more people are just being honest about the fact that they like it, it's becoming more and more accepted. So yes, Crunchyroll might just beat out Netflix. one day.
Wow. And you know what, deep, man, that's what I was going to say. It's like, I personally, gotta say, got rid of my Netflix. Don't even use really any passwords that I'm stealing. It's all Crunchyroll now.
Yeah.
Why the heck not? Because of exactly what you said. It feels like finally this is real art. And especially Crunchyroll. Let me know what you think about this, Marco. But it's just like, especially Crunchyroll, it has that anime style where I get the impression at least that it's maybe one guy who made the show, especially if it's a 12 episode show, that's the end of it. And he probably put the last 10 years of his life into it, if not his whole life, drew it out, his baby, his child, and he saw it through to the end and just like worked out.
I'm not sure I've ever watched an anime that describes what you're feeling, but
The shorter ones or whatever.
yeah, no, not just like from this one guy
It's
or
all
just
money
small
grubbing
little
now.
team. But I think I definitely understand what you're saying. It's just not the same here anymore. And all these
Right.
TV's dead. And like you guys were saying.
Yeah, man, everything's a spin-off, everything's a rip-off,
Just check boxes.
checking the boxes, expanding the universe. I mean, Marvel is the main example right now in that world, and I know Ryan loves it. That's why I'm going to talk extra shit about it.
Marvel.
Yeah,
Marvel's taking over the world.
Yes,
no,
no, the
Disney is
universe.
taking over the universe.
that's right. They got Infinity Stones,
Fucking
baby.